Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So, guys, we got to talk about it. Mad Max and um, Matt Barnes kind of talking about this Ja Morant situation. I have an issue with Ja Morant continuing to do this, faking throwing a grenade in the crowd. We know he was recently fined 75K for that interaction between himself and Buddy Hield. But the continuing to troll it, okay, I can't do gun gestures, so now let me throw a grenade in the crowd. Um, that would have never happened. Trolling David Stern like that would have never, ever happened. And I heard people saying, well, everybody else doing it. Why can't Ja do it? Because they've sat him down and had these conversations with him. Adam Silver said it himself. And I don't think it's so much even what Ja Morant did on his IG lives. I think the situation with the Pacers is much more serious and why he can't have anything where they were pointing a red laser at the bus. I think that situation there reigns supreme. Even though the stuff on IG Live, yeah, he got in a lot of trouble behind it. But, when you even insinuate after there was a bit of an altercation on the court that something could happen to one of the teams, you have been banned from even messing around like that, right? Um, so yeah, man, we're gonna get into what Mad Max had to say. Let's peep.
Our boy Ja Wick, he got fined $75,000 for making a gun gesture on the court twice. Not once, twice last week versus the Warriors. Is this an overreaction to stuff he's done in the past? Because let's be real, a lot of people do it on all different levels. I mean,
Yeah,
shooters shoot and they point the
yeah.
guns.
I mean, I love the family, man. That's my guy. But Ja got to chill with all that shit. You know what I mean? Because
Man,
you already got a reputation. Come on, Ja. This is Uncle Max talking to you. Goddamn, baby. We got to goddamn change the narrative now a little bit. You know what I mean? You was going to be the face of the NBA at one time. Now you the villain. Okay. That's who I was. I mean, you can embrace the villain part and shit and be a villain, but still, man, keep that goddamn money in your goddamn pocket, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man, save that motherfucking money, man. Because I wish I know you motherfuckers make way more money than what the fuck I was making, but I won't give a fuck, man. Save that money, man. Be more professional about what you're doing, man. You get more motherfucking deals than what you're getting, boy.
well, there's no question. I think, obviously he was on a trajectory to be the face of the league, hands down. And I think obviously all the stuff that's come his way negative has unfortunately been self-inflicted. Obviously he got hurt, but the off the court trouble it wasn't because of anyone else doing anything. It's because of him, and that affects the bottom line across the board. Because I mean, he has a great shoe, and his shoe was on pace to. This is right when Kyrie was leaving, so they needed a shoe to take it. And how I judge shoes is how many shoes do I see at an AAU tournament, and I was seeing Josh shoe on everybody, and now I don't.
Now, Ja Morant is suffering from trying to immerse himself in the quote unquote culture that many won't call out that's toxic to us. Um, they'll talk about every other issue we have except for our own sometimes, and sometimes that needs to be addressed. Now, Ja Morant doing that gun celebration, is that harmless? Yes, absolutely. I mean, he ain't shooting nobody on the court, right? And it's more about perception, and it's really saving him from himself. He needs to be trying to clean that up, get away from that the best way he can. I do think Ja plays with a looseness when he's dancing, when he's grittying and having fun. But why the guns? They've told you they don't want to see you make any gestures or anything because you're a repeat offender. And it was still a slap on the wrist. The fact that you're even playing and you didn't have to go through a David Stern league doing that. You should count your blessings because you're still earning your contract. But Ja was probably supposed to be on the other side of 700-800 million when he retired, but that's probably not gonna happen now. Um, One, he needs to stay healthy, but two, the Grizzlies really need to get in the postseason and make a run. He needs to show he's that player. One thing I would suggest to Ja Morant to try to restore his image is to go out there on All Star Saturday night next year and compete in the dunk contest. And if he can go out there and win a dunk contest, that would be a start. Just from an image standpoint, going out there and doing that, something that's been dying in the league, kind of help resurrect that. Stay away from the gunplay. Show maturity, because now you can actually use this as a part of your image, right? You came into the league as the Murray State darling, everybody loved. Um, started talking too much. We good in the West, and kind of turned people off, and then wanted to turn into NBA young boy, and have the guns on you and all that. Let the music influence you to be someone you're not. And now you could say, okay, I've grown up, have my daughter. More images with your daughter, more time with your daughter. And I ain't saying you don't spend time with her, but that should be the only thing people are seeing. By all accounts, you are very active in your daughter's life. So don't let me get that wrong. Scratch what I just said. Not like he's a bad father or anything, but just um, you show that maturity and you show that you're turning over that new leaf, then that's gonna look good, But you've been even you getting online saying ja this, ja that, when that's going on, it shows like he don't Adam Silver, that is, he don't come down with the hammer like he should. Like the way he should have handled when you had real issues, he didn't. Because this would be a non-issue if he had handled that appropriately and properly. Um, should they just do away with gun celebrations? For me, I'm not the biggest fan of any gun celebration, to be honest with you. I don't really like all the. I mean, I don't like none of the show. Put it like this, because football has celebrations, so I sound a little bit like a hypocrite. But um, I'd rather the players after a foul call be able to show a little bit of emotion towards the ref. You remember they were just teeing guys up for showing any emotion. I'd rather them be able to talk junk to each other a little more. I'd rather them be able to taunt each other and get in each other's face and say "and one" in his face, and do something like that, high five right above his head, and that type of stuff. Than these little lame gun celebrations, the Jalen Brunson over the nose celebration and all that stuff. That's not what I love. I don't love all the celebrations after a made shot like that. But the things that they call taunting, I'd rather the players be able to get away with a little bit of that, a little bit more of that. To be honest with you, but yeah, man. And so when I'm saying taunting, I'm just saying, how quick the ref to you be like, and one. If you say that in their face, and one, you shouldn't get teed up right away for that. So because that's just a part of the emotion of the game. So I'd rather them let some of that go. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah, if Ja can't do it, I mean, nobody ain't got to be able to do a gun celebration. I don't really care because I don't really care for them anyway. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.